Ho 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 and Merry Christmas, everybody. I know that it's the middle of November and stuff. I should probably be watching like Freebirds or something like that. Go back in time to the very first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu and all that. But the reason why I'm watching this particular movie is because in a few days, on the day this video goes live, which is the 14th, that will be the 10-year anniversary of cinema's greatest achievement. That being, of course, Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. Oh, absolutely. One of the all-time greatest movies ever made. Well, with the whopping, 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. And is considered heavily as one of the worst movies ever made in human history. I remember watching this movie years ago, like a long time ago. Like I did both a Let's Watch and a review for it. And the Let's Watch sadly got copyright strike, so I had to take it down forever, unfortunately. But the review's still up. It's a very old video, and I'm thinking I might do a re-review for this Christmas season. I might, depending if I have time or not. But anyway, I want to sit down and watch this movie again because it's 10 years old this year. And as we all know, if you probably know this movie, but if you haven't, you were in for a wild ride because it is absolutely infamous. It's one of the funniest movies ever made. Now, before we begin, I want to sit down and read a couple of Letterboxd reviews because they are, without a doubt, some of the funniest reviews I've ever seen. It's like Instagram comments for movies and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I have a Letterboxd you should go check out. The link is in the description. I review stuff all the time there. I leave some thoughts for movies out there. So if I haven't made a review like in a video, maybe I reviewed something on the site there that you might check out. So with that being said, let's read some of these. These are really funny. This is an extremely funny movie, and I would recommend that everyone watch it. Yeah, that's actually my thoughts right there. It's a very, very funny movie. Absolutely hilarious. I watched this as a joke and ended up puking instead. Oh, wow. I mean, I wouldn't get sick watching this movie. Maybe sick from laughter. To The Room and every other half-star film I've rated, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You could have been worse. You could have been Saving Christmas. Sincerely, Matthew B. I wanted to kill myself, and then I saw this masterpiece. We love racial stereotypes and Santa smacking dudes to dubstep. Also, I love it when the camera goes out of focus. LMAO happens so much. So, fun fact, the director of this film, his name is like Darren Doe, I think. Darren Doan, I think that's his name. Apparently, he directed some Blink-182 music videos back in the early 2000s. I can't remember which ones he directed exactly. I don't remember. He directed some like old like pop punk stuff like that. It's kind of wild, but he would later go on to direct. Interestingly enough, this wouldn't be his last movie either, which is like kind of wild that happened. I don't know. I'm glad this movie is raising awareness of the true issues minorities face in America today. Not racial profiling or systematic discrimination. No, it's that the man is taking away Crazy Shirt Fridays. To all my friends and followers of color, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Someday, we'll all be able to wear our crazy shirts on Crazy Shirt Friday. Someday, we'll all be equal in the eyes of our crazy shirt god. Like, you gotta give it credit. This movie took a really interesting message that no one ever talks about. Like, there's a real interesting stance on Crazy Shirt Fridays. No one ever talks about it. We gotta talk about it. 1 out of 10. Awful. Jolly Month watches number 1. I want to kick Kirk Cameron in the balls and then insult him for having fake hot chocolate. Oh, man. Why is the hot chocolate fake? He couldn't really, like, in the opening, like, there's no hot chocolate in that cup. Where's the hot chocolate, Kirk? This makes God's Not Dead look like a masterpiece. I hate this so much. This is free on Amazon Prime, and I still feel like I got ripped off. We're watching this on YouTube, by the way, which is free on YouTube. It has ads, but I think that'll add to the experience. Just a random ad cutting out of nowhere, some random thing. Like, Kirk Cameron will be giving some eulogy or something, and it just cuts to Deadpool and Wolverine on Disney Plus now, which would be the funniest ad in the world to get. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think that gets the point across. My point is, this is a very, very popular and very, very beloved movie, and I love it just as much as you guys are probably going to. So with that being said, let's celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas, shall we? Let's begin. Fuck these ads, I don't care.
Everyone.
Oh, my boy, Kirk!
Glad you're here.
Oh, I'm so glad here too, Kirk.
I love Christmas. I admit it. I love everything about Christmas time. I love the cookies. I love the fire. I love the presents. I love the stockings. I love the tree. I love the fudge. I love the lights.
God, I forgot how fake looking this whole movie looks. First 10 seconds and it just looks so fake and phony right off the bat. You love the kids, Kirk? What? You want to repeat that? Sorry, I just realized. Why do you not have coasters in your house, Kirk? Why did you put your obviously empty cup on books? I just noticed that. That's nothing compared. I'm sorry. That bugs me personally. Like, bro, I have coasters for a reason. I have coasters everywhere. That just bugs me personally. I'm one of those coaster guys.
It makes people bring others in from out of the cold and help them.
Unless they're gay. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard. I remember, I think it was either this year or last year. I can't remember. But I remember on June 1st, Kirk Cameron, being such a loving and accepting person, you know, what Christianity is supposed to be all about, he wrote a book about anti-gay stuff and released it for kids everywhere, you know. Because, you know, when you're telling kids that you should be open-minded and accepting of gays, that's indoctrination, apparently. But when you're telling kids to hate gays, that's okay. Fucking hypocrite ass.
And because of it, everything is gonna be okay.
Can't help but laugh at the fireplace making the crackly noise. Oh my god. It's like this review is made by, like, complete hacks who don't know how to make film.
And I love hot chocolate.
So much so you drank it all. It's so clearly there. I don't get why it's not there. Why is there no hot chocolate? I don't get it. Why? Why does he not just give himself hot chocolate? Or tea or something. It doesn't even have to be hot chocolate. You could just put tea in there.
Sing your songs and do your stuff at Christmas time, that's fine, but tone it down. Don't sing so loud, right? Just, you take your private stuff and you just keep it in your house. Don't let it spill out into the public and bother the rest of us.
He literally says the same thing about gay people, like outright. He'll say that and can't understand the irony in that.
Other group
Wild.
Here, who's telling us,
it's like a spy.
you know, everything you're doing, all this stuff, the images, the characters, the traditions, it's all wrong. It has nothing to do with Christmas. As a matter of fact, you should just take all of that, wrap it up, and throw it out the door because it's all bad.
Who? Who does that? Who literally in the world does that shit?
You know, what are they gonna do next? Tell us hot chocolate's bad for us? The Druids invented it?
Who invented hot chocolate again? Oh god. I reviewed this 8 years ago, by the way. Oh man, that was so long ago. Did I answer that question in that review? I didn't rewatch the video because I refuse to watch a lot of my older videos because they're cringe and so badly made.
So we eased off on the bad guys, or even left them out entirely.
Disney.
Our heroes got tamed and cut down to more manageable size.
Literally Disney. Did Disney take inspiration from Kirk Cameron? Is Kirk Cameron actually leading Disney? Oh, explains everything! I might have to mute this, actually. I don't know if this is copyrighted or nothing like that. I will say this opening isn't too bad. Like, this opening animation. Like, this, I know this wasn't even made for the movie. I remember, like, I think in this opening credit, they say, like, it was made by somebody else. And they just bought the rights to use it, I think. Like I said, the original Let's Watch for this movie was stricken down. So, yeah. That's kind of why I'm doing a new one today. I gotta put some, like, real Christian music on this. Like some Fit for a King or something like that. People will listen to that band and be like, that's not Christian music. It 100% is. They're a Christian band. Actually, speaking of which, I'm actually going to see them with Killswitch Engage in April next year. Like, they're going to be in Corbin, Kentucky with Killswitch Engage and I can't remember what it's called, Kubla Clan. I can't remember how their name goes off, but like, they're a band I just discovered recently. I kind of like them. Darren Doan, that's his name. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, directed by Darren Doan. And this was obviously filmed like in Kirk's house, or at least like a friend's house. And they still have a camera shot. Okay, maybe that's just part of the set. I don't know. That's got to be like a movie thing. I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure that was for the movie. That's like an actual film camera for this movie, and they didn't care at all that's in the shot. Very professionally made movie here. Movie had a budget of $500,000, by the way.
Hey everybody, that's me, enjoying the party.
In case you couldn't tell.
It's Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill, you might want to move your hands there. Not a good place to put your hands, man.
Yeah, he's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was the best. Oh my god, that was perfect. Oh my god, a fucking Trojan commercial? For Kirk Cameron saving Christmas. Remember, kids, this is why you wear. Oh my god. No need for wear and tear when it comes to Trojan. That was so perfect. Oh my god. The perfect ad. That was even better than what I predicted with Wolverine and Deadpool. That was so good. Oh my god, that was really funny. Oh my god.
Do I need to break some legs? Is he not treating you right?
No.
Because I'll take him out in the back right now.
No.
That's very Christian of you. Hey, I want to point out how weird that pause was. Did y'all notice how long it took him to say that? Look at this. Look at this weird transition. Look at this. Like, first off, he'd go in front of the flower pot for some reason. Then I guess they had to wait for the camera to get back in position. And then they have to wait, and you have to hear Darren maybe say action again before Kirk says this.
Do I need to break some legs? Is he not treating you right?
It's so awkward. Like why didn't you cut out to right as he's saying the line? Like, the editing's already weird and wonky as it is.
Even Uncle Scrooge has a story, and he has his reasons. Problems don't take a break just because it's Christmas time.
Wait, so he's understanding that Uncle Scrooge hated Christmas for his own reasons, but like at the same time he feels the need to beat up his own like brother-in-law for not liking Christmas? Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Maybe someone's missed his Christmas.
Uncle Scrooge was literally cool with letting like orphans starve to death. Didn't they name him Christian White?
Christmas this year.
They named him Christian White for some reason.
Until you see what's going on inside his head. Where some see youthful joy.
Oh wow, dude. Dude, why, Darren? Why'd you film yourself looking at a kid like that? That's very wonky. I know it's just a fictional character, it's not actually him, but not a good look. Not a good look at all.
Others see perverted symbols with hidden meanings.
But Karen does that though. Seriously.
Others see pointless distractions.
Then again, when Gojira played at the Olympics in Paris, people were like, "Oh, it's the work of Satan." It's like, fuck off, shut up.
See needless spending and bad stewardship.
It's not a bad point though.
Commercialism, greed, holiday junk.
Yeah, that's
materialism, paganism, elf worship. The list goes on and
elf
on.
worship.
Yeah,
but commercialism is bad though. Commercialism, capitalism is actually bad. That stuff is actually a very bad thing. Like, that's, yeah. Like, do I need to explain more? Like, that stuff is genuinely something to be upset about around Christmas time, because you are spending a lot of money, usually on needless things that the people you buy for usually just don't use. That's why whenever I do Christmas shopping, I usually buy things that are actually practical and useful. Like, at the most, I'll buy like a $10 Walmart card for everybody, because like I have a big family and I try to get something for everybody in my family, and usually like a $10 Walmart card is all I can offer. Because, like, I'm still spending, like, $200 or more around Christmas time anyway. So it's like... And with that, like, they could buy groceries, they could buy clothes, they could buy things they need in everyday life, you know? Compared to, like, some toy that's gonna get broken in 2 months. Yeah, fuck that. It's stupid. But yeah, it's a legit reason to not like Christmas when you're an adult. You know? Like, I'm gonna say it. Like, I think Christmas is more a kid's holiday. Halloween is everybody's holiday. Like, when you're a kid, you love Christmas over Halloween. Because Christmas, like, is so giving, and, like, the spirit of it all. But as you get older, you find that Halloween is more the adults' holiday, because adults can go do whatever they want and dress up and have fun, while Christmas is more for kids because of all the magic and stuff like that. But, like, as you get older, yeah, Christmas becomes more about buying stuff and, you know, trying to keep up tradition and all that stuff, but it gets really annoying because it's like, as an adult, it's like, why am I doing all this, you know? Like, I guess it's kind of fun, but it's not as fun as Halloween, you know?
A big slap in the face to the true meaning of Christmas.
Stop looking at the kid, dude. It's weird.
My man Christian, how you doing?
Oh, my racial stereotype. DeAndre, I remember you.
You get that memo?
Oh, what?
No more crazy shirt Fridays.
Oh, this movie is so
The
brazen.
man.
My God.
Corporate.
Crazy Shirt Fridays, absolutely, needs to be talked about. This is the real problem plaguing America right now. Hopefully, with Trump being reelected, this will be brought back. He deals with this finally. This is his second chance. Trump, don't let me down. Literally, even the movie is like, wow, this guy is a very weird racist stereotype. We need to shut him up. Like, Disney in the 40s wasn't this racist. Okay, maybe they were, but you get what I'm saying. You know, the problem with this joke is that it just goes on for way too long. Like, this joke could have been funny if, A, he wasn't just talking about stuff no one gets unless you're like you somehow literally memorize the entire Bible, like, page to page. And B, it wasn't this long. Like, this joke goes on forever. Like, it does not need to go on this long. Like, a joke is all about timing, you know?
Are you listening to me?
Ah, the car in the driveway.
Why does he go to his car? I never understood this. Like, it's his house. Why doesn't he just go to his bedroom? Like, it's warmer, you can close the door, and usually people will go, maybe he just needs a minute to cool off and be alone for a minute, because it makes sense to. Like, I just don't get it. On top of that, like, from a movie's perspective, that would be so much better. The lighting would be better. The acoustics would probably be better, I think. Like, if it's a small room, from a filmmaking perspective. Like, there's literally no reason to film the car. Unless it's, like, lazy and you just want to do the reverse shot kind of technique and that's it.
Or a story.
Which I guess in a
that's
car you
exactly
could do
where you would
easier,
expect to
but
find
that's lame and
you
lazy
would know
and shitty.
that
Driving home today and
Just at least turn the radio on or something. Blast some Demon Hunter or something, you know? They're Christian.
everything's lit up.
Demon Hunter, Fit for a King. Or at least some, like, Christian adjacent metal music, like Memphis Mayfire or We Came as Romans. Like, I know Christians could vibe with that. Bring back For Today. For Today was a damn good Christian band. Bring them back. I love those guys. Sorry, am I not listening to these guys? It's because I'm not. I don't care enough to listen to these people.
Right, and it's like 3 weeks from now, no one's gonna be playing with it, and that money spent, how many kids could we have fed?
That's a good point, actually. A very good point. Literally exactly the point I was making not too long ago. It's literally a very valid reason to not really be too fond of Christmas, especially as an adult. You know, like, it is more a kid's holiday.
I love your sister. I love her to death.
But she just celebrates Christmas, and I just can't fucking stand it. That money could be going to Israel, for crying out loud.
No. You're all wrong.
About what?
Then this happy music comes
But everything
in.
you just said.
I said a lot.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
no
all wrong.
shit, man. It's like just so much unnecessary dialogue. But that's the only way to keep this movie going, I guess.
Burnout. We all experience it at some point. It's so important to me that I've actually
Literally
been
need
working on
therapy
it
after
in
watching
therapy.
this movie. Like, wow, this movie's giving me all the ads I need. First condoms and then therapy. But just the perfect combination right there. Wow. It's like YouTube's reading my mind right now. Like it sounds like you need this more than we need this movie.
You,
Oh, wow.
and you're spoiling the whole thing. Not just for your wife,
Not really. He's not
but
really.
for everybody inside your house.
No, he's not. Not really. He's just minding his own business. You know?
Everybody,
Also, hang on. There's that long ass pause. Hold on.
not just for your wife,
1, 2, 3, 4.
but for everybody inside your house.
Almost 5 seconds. Like, dude, your dramatic pause does not need to go on for 5 whole seconds. That's ridiculous, man.
where everyone has white skin and clean clothes. See
Well,
it
hold up.
soft and soft, where everyone has white skin and clean clothes.
White skin in the Bible.
That was really bad.
You need to think of Herod's soldiers moving through the streets, finding babies and murdering them.
Again, the perfect message you want to spread for Christmas time. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon Go because I'm just not interested. But yeah, perfect image for Christmas time. You know, Egyptian soldiers murdering babies and all that stuff. Mothers crying in pain and sorrow. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to
Let's
ride
set the stage.
on a one-horse open
We're very
sleigh.
careful about having Mary there. Let's take everything away for a moment. Let's take away Joseph, leaving just a young boy and a newborn infant.
He just like
Now
fades
let's
away
take
into
away
nothing.
Mary. But the Bible brings these cloths back into the story one more time. At his tomb, when they rolled that stone away.
So I'm trying to rationalize what he's saying, because like that's the whole point. That's what makes this movie so infamous. The fact that it's Kirk Cameron trying to rationalize and establish a connection between modern day Christmas commercialism with the Bible. That apparently every single bit of commercialism is attached to Christianity in some way, shape, or form. Like he's got like all these red lines like on a board somewhere trying to make the connections, you know? And it's like, I guess his connection with snow globes is supposed to represent the cave that Jesus died or resurrected in. You know, like they put his body in a cave and then 3 days later he came back. And like that cave is supposed to be the snow globe, I guess? Somehow, I don't know how you make that connection. Like, how do you connect a cave that's been closed off with a dead body in it with a snow globe that's meant to have Santa Claus and stuff in it? Or cities, or your name in it, or
The cloth
some
in
shit.
the tomb was empty. Did you ever wonder why the wise men brought frankincense and myrrh at Jesus' birth?
Because they were about to get lit, fam. Could you imagine Mary's face when the three wise men showed up? We got some frankincense and myrrh for your baby. You know, for when he dies. He was just born. And he'll die someday. Like we all will. Oh my God. Oh, your God indeed. And our God as well. Oh my God. And my God, right? So stupid.
Yes, that's the reason for the season. Right there.
That's so insane. Oh my God. Yeah, so the snow globe is the cave that Jesus resurrected from somehow. That's what it is. So what's the point of like shaking it up and down and making it snow? Is that just for fun? That's like a little like treat on top of celebrating a dead baby? Oh my God, it's really... Yikes, that's really rough, man. That's really rough, Kirk. I don't see how you see that. Bro, you're smoking that frankincense and myrrh, man. You are on some stuff.
Compare it soldiers and kind of looking at that whole thing like that's...
When the soldiers murder those babies, like, dude, that's some hardcore shit, you know? Yeah, now at a Fit for a King concert, when they play God of Fire or Backbreaker, dude, when I mosh, I'm gonna go like a fucking heretic soldier and just murder all the babies in the crowd. Oh my God, this movie is so insane. Oh my God, oh, it's the scene. I remember the scene.
Man, DeAndre.
I wonder what DeAndre's doing nowadays, if that's even his real name.
Oh, you're not a laughing matter though, man.
Crazy Shirt Fridays, man. Oh, the communists are coming. They're gonna take everything from us. The migrants, eating dogs.
3 words. War on Christmas.
Also, those lights in my eyes. That's stage light right there, just shining right in my eyes. Ow! Turn it off.
3 words.
Oh my God.
It's like the rapper Sugar Free said, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. They're already taking away our freedom of speech. I can't say Merry Christmas at work no more. I have to say Happy Holidays, but I am not in it.
Yeah, because you gotta respect other people, like what real Christians can do. Sorry, I gotta, hang on. This is bugging me. Hang on. So, that's the Polish flag in their cups. I just noticed that, sorry. That was bugging me. Like, that's like the Polish flag their cups are.
Still working on that one.
Like both of their cups, I think? Yeah, they both have the Polish flag for some reason as cups. I'm sure that wasn't intentional. I'm sure it's just Christmas themed, but that just got me. I'm like, hey, look, Poland! Baptized in fire, 40-1.
Check this out. We gotta go on the offensive.
Soldiers
Like
of
the rapper Sugar Free
Poland.
said,
Can't
if you stay
remember
ready,
the lyrics
you
to
ain't got to
that.
get
Shit.
ready, right?
Hang on, listen to the audio quality. You can actually hear it change.
We're watching. Cups up.
All right, man, check this out. We gotta go on the offensive.
It's so bad. It's like it's obviously in a different room. Not even they didn't even try. They didn't even try to actually make it sound natural or look like they actually said it here on the spot.
Sugar Free said, if you stay ready, you
So
ain't got
bad.
to get ready. I'm actually still working on that one. Come on, man. They got fluoride in our water.
Did you say they got Florida in our water? Very true.
That's gotta call it colony collapse disorder. Oh, that one.
Look at DeAndre. He's like having a full on stroke. Like, oh God, what is all this ostrich meat? What? Polish flag cups? What? Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
Who needs more coffee?
Oh no, we're good. Delicious though.
Yeah, there's definitely coffee in there. You can tell.
These mushrooms make you feel better.
Literally,
Increase
it's like I'm on
focus, energy
mushrooms.
while keeping you calm.
Straight up.
Newsflash. Christmas tree. Not in the Bible.
Well, same with hating gay people, but we just pretend that was always there, don't we?
You know the gods.
What gods?
The gods.
The God of Fire! I'm just gonna say it, Norse mythology is way cooler than Christian mythology. You know, like,
Jesus was not born in December. And
like,
we're celebrating
sorry.
His birthday in December.
I'm not trying to bash Christianity, I'm just saying, like, what I prefer. Plus, the music's better.
Probably.
Sabaton, Brothers of Metal, you know.
Would worship these symbols, and they believe that if they worship these symbols and they lay down their offerings and their gifts, that they would inherit eternal life.
So that's the thing about this movie, and it's like another major issue. You can tell this movie was made for a very specific audience. And look, as somebody who like goes to see a Dragon Ball movie whenever they release in theaters, like I get it. Like there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but like they don't make it like engaging for general audiences either. Like I could see a casual Dragon Ball fan still going to see a Dragon Ball movie and still having a good time because, like, you know, the animation is good, the fights are a lot of fun, the acting is good, the story makes sense usually. Like, you know, like, at least there's still things to take away that, even if you're not, like, a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, you can still, like, say, there was good things about it. This is made so directly for, like hardcore Christians who, like, have memorized the Bible inside and out, know every little thing, like they treat it like it's like their own little book club in their mom's basement and stuff like that. That someone like me who doesn't know anything about the Bible, doesn't follow it at all, it's like, yeah, what am I supposed to get out of this? Like, I feel so lost, you know? Like, there's no entry point. The film doesn't take the time to actually get outsiders who might be intrigued or interested in entering this world. There's no getting in point, you know? There's no dive point, no diving board. There's no way to actually get in here. They just throw you to the wolves and expect you to know what to do. Like, it sucks. Like, that's just bad storytelling in general right there. Like, regardless if you're a Christian or not.
You have a weird, obscure verse in Numbers. Where am I going? Where do I start?
Yeah, how's an outsider supposed to get that joke?
Where do I go?
So enough with what pagans want us to see. Let's look at what God wants us to see.
Swedish
Let's
pagans
go back to our
marching the
story. As I
shore.
was saying, Adam stole the fruit from God's tree and ate it. Now, when you steal
No, Eve stole the fruit, then gave it to Adam. I mean, I guess you could argue semantics all you want. Well, that's still stealing, but, like, Eve stole it. The moral of the story, women caused all the problems on earth.
the only way that Adam could put the fruit back on the tree would be, as crazy as it sounds, he would have to put himself up on that tree.
Or you could just throw it up. Be like,
Now think.
So, alright, in case you didn't pick up on that, the reason why we hang lights and ornaments on Christmas trees is because the tree itself is supposed to represent the tree of life in the beginning of Genesis. And the ornaments and lights are supposed to represent us, or Jesus himself. Because when we put Jesus on the cross, where he died for our sins, we hang ornaments to represent him. That's the connection. It's really stupid. It's so redundant, and no one in the right mind would ever make that correlation, ever. Because when I look at like a little ball with like snowflakes on it, or maybe like a cute artwork, like I think I have like a cool like little M&M ornament that I hang up every year. I don't think of a dead guy on a cross, you know, with blood pouring out of his hands, you know.
Nicodemus brings all the funeral preparations, frankincense,
Nicodemus?
myrrh, aloe.
What about Nim? I thought he was helping the rats.
Why is he? I want you to see hundreds of crosses.
Hundreds of dead Jesus Christ all over the place. Let your kids know what you see. Let everyone know what you see. Surely they won't think you're crazy and put you in a nut house. I'm really hoping for another condom ad. That was the funniest thing in the world. Oh man.
And when you see the empty cross, see the empty cloths lying in.
It's up to you to put that dead body on that cross again. Oh my god, that's so dumb. He's like, that's just my face right there. Just the, oh my god, this is my brother-in-law. This is a real person that I have to interact with every day for the rest of my life. Oh my god.
I didn't see that.
Hey, I didn't see it either. That's why I'm sharing it with you.
Well, how did you see it though, Kirk? How did you get to that point? That's what I want to know.
Santa Claus.
What convinced you though?
Santa dude, like.
Santa Claus isn't a real thing though. Like it's clearly a commercial image. It's not meant to be anything in the Bible. It was a commercial image made by people to be a marketable like mascot for the Christmas holiday. Santa's creation is literally a symptom of commercialism and capitalism in itself. I hate to be that guy, but it's true. That's all Santa's meant to be.
Tell me right now, you're not gonna pull like.
Sliding down and shit.
I mean, obviously, obviously with stuff like Arthur Christmas, like the movie from Sony, Arthur Christmas, they managed to take the character and actually do something really cool with him. But, like, at the end of the day, that's what he was made to do. What people do with Santa at that point is entirely up to people, because he's a free character to use, but nevertheless.
Naya 4. Or, like, 3 Corinthians 15, like, oh, there's Santa Claus.
I get that. I get that verse. I've read the Bible. That's really funny. I get it now.
No, there is no Santa Claus in the Bible.
Oh,
Neither is there hating homosexuals, but that doesn't stop you, does it?
Obliterated Jesus. Jesus is gone.
Like Lord Beerus in Dragon Ball, he just like put his hand up and said Hakai, and boom, Jesus was gone.
Santa. Rearrange letters. Satan. Santa, Satan. Same letters.
And then we have Jack Black playing him in some weird Paramount Plus movie. Was it Paramount Plus? I think it was Paramount Plus. Like, oh, and then everyone was freaking out saying, how can we have Satan in kids' movies? And it's like, you guys clearly didn't grow up to movies, like, when you were a kid in the 90s, because I remember Satan being everywhere.
Right. Where's ho in the Bible?
There's plenty of hoes in the Bible. What are you talking about?
You better watch out. You better not pout. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus.
You didn't even get the lyrics right. You didn't even get the lyrics right. It's, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. You couldn't even get the fucking lyrics right, Kirk. Good lord.
And guess what? Santa got in the car, kicked Jesus out, and was like, rolling, and took it.
Jesus is not taking my wheel.
All about Santa.
It's so dumb. Like, the Bible acknowledged that man made things God did not, and the Bible actually celebrated that because they're an extension of God's creation. So, what's he getting all upset about? Like, this is a good thing. Like, so mankind created Santa Claus as a mascot for it. I don't know, I guess you could argue that is, like, I guess an extension of God making Santa, but it's not directly in the Bible, so we gotta freak out over it. We've been in this car for 40 fucking minutes. Oh god, Uncle Bill!
Oh, I see his face.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
You think you're fighting the good fight by scowling at decorations and scoffing at presents and mocking Christmas trees?
Either love Christmas or get your ass beat in. The choice is yours, motherfucker. That's all I hear.
You'd see a lot of guys in robes, wearing tall hats, carrying scepters, and swinging incense everywhere. It'd be a mess.
Like the KKK did? He said it, not me, guys. I'm just saying. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
I want you to imagine this a little
Stop,
more
please.
Lord of the Ringsy.
Oh, do you watch Lord of the Rings, Kirk? I thought you'd consider that like anti-Christian propaganda or some shit.
Leading the charge in this heresy was a bishop named Arius. He was known as a charismatic and compelling speaker.
No way was he a
Jesus
right-wing
was
conspiracy
less
theorist
than
who
God.
believed the earth was flat and that, you know, they're forcing us to take away our Christianity or whatever. They're crazy shirt Fridays. I love how we don't actually, like, sit down and hear what he said. Like, what's the bishop actually saying? Nah, we just skip all that garbage, right? We can't actually put up with it, you know? Like, shouldn't we hear what the guy is saying so we know what not to say? Like, if he's supposed to be the villain that we're taking care of, then, like, if he's the villain that's supposed to get his ass beat, shouldn't we know who to look for so we can beat them senselessly? That's what the movie wants me to do. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon Go. I'm just so disinterested in what this movie is saying. It's kind of funny. So yeah, in typical Christian fashion, somebody has a belief that's different than yours, beat them. Greet them with violence.
Smiting him on the cheek.
Here it comes. That's not his cheek, though. That was the back of his head. This is so... This is so dumb. Oh
Now,
my
of course,
god.
Not every
Oh, look who it is. Better? You get that out of your system? Come on, we got work to do.
I love how she talks to him like a puppy. Like, did you go wee-wee? Did you get it out of your system? I bet you did. I bet you did, little guy. I bet you did. Like, what? Like, you just got done beating someone after death. Who talks to someone like that after they do that? This is a straight up horror movie. Like, straight up, honestly. Like goddamn. So Santa Claus listened to dubstep? He could be listening to Fit for a King. Like, real music.
Santa is the man.
Yeah, he beat up people who disagreed with him religiously? Yeah, he is. Wow, he's a real Christian after all. What is this music?
Hate seeing ads? Here's how to get rid of them, or get paid.
Oh, I don't mind ads.
Do you know
right
how much
now?
of the content
I'm fine
you
with
see on
that.
a daily basis are actually ads?
I'm fine with ads for this.
All this is what it's all about. You just need to see it.
You just gotta attach the dots. You know, connect the red lines. You know,
I've missed it.
you gotta jump through all these conclusions, jump through all the hoops, jump to any random conclusion you can make to make this make sense. Like, who cares if it makes no sense to anybody else? To like 99% of the other population, okay? What matters is what we think. Everybody else is just wrong. That's all I'm trying to make clear to everybody out here. That they're wrong and we're right. You know? Gotta defend that capitalism, or gotta defend that commercialism and stuff.
What if you did that? No,
But this is Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas. You're supposed to be the main character.
or you.
Right?
It's your sister.
What
I'm
guy?
gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy.
Gonna beat up people who disagree with me religiously. Gonna hate gays. You know, keep portraying black stereotypes and all that good stuff. I'll be that guy.
So take it all in. All the glory of Christmas.
Sorry, but like, why? Why did you leave this in the way? Why? Get that shit out of the fucking way if the sister's supposed to be the focus.
So take it all in.
It's so dumb.
All.
Now see Christmas through new eyes.
Literally like a cult. Literally, straight up like a cult.
Ooh, work, Holy Spirit. Ha! Can I get an amen? I see the scales are falling off. Glory. Glory.
Alright, tone it down, man. You really are giving Song of the South a run for its money. Also, look at this one girl here, just cannot stop staring at the camera. This one right here.
Work, Holy Spirit. Ha! Can I get an amen? I see the scales are falling off. Glory. Glory.
Literally can't stop. Like, not even for 2 seconds. Just straight up stares at the camera. She probably did it on purpose. No one gave a shit making this movie.
When you see them from this perspective, see how they look like a city skyline.
At this point, Kirk's gotten so into his head, he's using telepathy.
A heavenly city whose builder and architect is God.
And what if you don't have presents for Christmas? What if you're a poor family that can't afford presents? What then? Or what if you only have like maybe 1 or 2 presents, that's it, because it's all you can afford? Does that mean you're just like a sinner piece of shit who's gonna go to hell? Kirk, you gotta answer these questions, man. These are really important follow-up questions to answer. Like, you gotta answer them, Kirk.
And what's at the center of that city? A tree.
A tree with all the dead bodies of Christ hung up on it.
Made available by the conquering blood of Jesus to all.
And your local Walmart.
Whoa. Part the Red
Oh,
Sea.
Jesus. Get it? Part the Red Sea? Because people say that,
Now that
apparently.
you know, if only we had the eyes to see them.
Oh, it's the cave that Jesus resurrected in and laid in there for 3 days,
It's time
fucking
to step
dead.
out of the car.
Like, he's become so right-wing conspiracy theorist, he's gonna start thinking the Earth's flat. Because, like, there's, like, something in the Bible that's like, well, like, Jesus loved flat surfaces, so clearly the Earth is
We need
flat.
to make traditions
I don't
of
know.
our own, Bulls.
And now
Like
the Nutcracker is like,
we need
oh
to
yeah, that's the
rearrange
soldier
our
that murdered
lives and our homes
babies.
So that every single
I'm gonna
thing
stroke it.
points to Jesus.
That's right, Christians, stroke
We
that
need to tell our
Nutcracker.
children new stories. We need to be bold.
Oh, wow.
Remember those soldiers
Yikes.
at the nativity?
Oh, another ad. Oh, please be the Wolverine and Deadpool ad.
I got
Oh,
something
it's,
coming up. Something kind of big.
Not exactly.
It
Oh,
just
it's
feels like
just Disney Plus in
go on.
general. Ah, whatever.
Character.
I was low-key hoping for that Deadpool 3 commercial. That would have been really funny.
Friends scowling at Santa, frustrated.
What the fuck this guy got 2 fridges for? What the fuck is that second fridge for? Who needs 2 fridges? What's the point of it? Get rid of that second one. You do not have that many people to feed. Come on. Get rid of that second fridge. Fuck you.
Honey, I've been a bit of a jerk this Christmas season.
Yeah, you have.
You've been minding your own business quietly, not messing with anybody. Yeah, real jerk.
This Christmas, I want to give you something I've been wanting to give you for a long time.
Oh, I remember this.
What do you got in mind, Big Papa?
Don't look down when you say that. Oh, fuck off. Jeez, really had to sneak that into this Christian film? Oh, man. I remember this part.
Now, what happens in most stories at this point? I mean, if you were writing this story right now, what would you want to have happen?
A Fit for a King concert?
Kiss, right?
A fit for a King concert. That's like the only thing that could salvage this at this point.
Oh, man, I got just the track for you. How about some Family Force 5? Angels we have heard, oh high. Come on, people, let's do this.
Yeah, I remember this shit. This was, I remember for a fact this was a, this song wasn't copyright claimed.
Yeah, I want to see a
I wanna hear
choir in
this.
here. God Squad, you know how we do.
God Squad. Yeah, that's all I needed to know. I need to mute this. Yep, sorry, it's just, no, I'm good. Thanks. I'm not in the mood for that. I do not need to hear God Squad. You know how we do. Like, I remember this shit. If you don't mind, while this is playing out, I'm gonna listen to something better, actually. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, here we go. Should I, like... Oh, hell yeah. So much better. This is so much better. Oh, fuck yes. Okay. Yeah, that's infinitely better. Sorry, that is far better music to listen to for Christianity's sake. Meanwhile, look at the kids. The kids just don't give a shit. Look at this kid in the red shirt. He's like, what am I supposed to do here? Am I really supposed to care about this? Am I supposed to pretend that this is good? That this is demure, however the kids say it? You know? This is oddly more entertaining when it's muted. There's just no music playing right now. Oh, here comes Christian White, y'all. Here to bring in the white power. I'm just kidding. Like a Kirk in the background. He's like, Kirk just like, yeah, this is awesome. Totally awesome. Yeah, this is totally not cringe at all. Hang on. I need to hold on. I got an idea. I gotta play another one. Oh, can we get it? Can we get it to line with the music? Yes! It synced up with the music perfectly. That was infinitely better than the song they actually chose for the movie. I'm like, unironically, genuinely better. And yes, that is a Christian band. You may not believe me, but it's true. They do identify as a Christian band. There's actually a lot of Christian metalcore bands out there. There's like an Instagram page called like Kingdom Core that's all about introducing bands like that are like Christian bands that are like in the metal genre. Now I guess we can just oh look, the Stanky Leg. And Gangnam Style, of course. You know, if this was made today, there would be, like, tons of, like, Trump is right propaganda as well. You'd see Fortnite dances. It would definitely stuff that would make this way more a product of its time than this actually already is, you know? For a $500,000 movie, this really feels like something that was made, like by me. Like, I don't want to sound mean to myself, but, like, yeah. Like, as someone who doesn't really have much money at all, like, I think I can make a film look better than this, you know? Like, the camera is just in the same place. Like, at least grab, like, a camera, like, have it, like, at least have the camera be in the crowd dancing, you know? Not the stage shit, you know? Like, yeah, the song's finally done.
All right, everybody, let's feast.
I'm sorry, that fucking guy. Did you see that guy in the back? This one here? Why? What? Bro, calm down. It's fucking dinner. It's not... You're not fucking charging into battle on a fucking steed. Oh my god. Uncle Phil's like, what about the kids? I was having so much fun groping them and stuff.
It's time to feast.
Unless you're poor, in which case you can go fuck yourself, because you're not getting into this. No, this is our food. We bought this. And commercialism celebrates Jesus Christ. Being poor, that's a sin. You're going to hell for being poor. That's what I'm getting from this
Invite
movie.
your neighbors, your coworkers, your friends, and your family.
Unless they're gay or poor, they can go fuck themselves. Only people that are fellow Christians like you. Don't be actually open and welcoming like real Christians.
And don't buy into the complaint about materialism during Christmas. Sure.
Or the hypocrisies of Christianity. Because we'll just ignore it like we always do. Oh my god. I remember those outtakes we gotta watch, but we're gonna get one more ad. Could be that Deadpool.
TV has so many great recommendations.
So this is supposed to be an outtake, but it's not an outtake. It's just what he said, like, that they muted. This isn't an outtake.
Kirk, can you puff up my sweater, dirt, dust, roll camera?
Kirk, dust me off, please, Daddy.
Hit. I like fat geese.
I like what? Kirk, man, you gotta relax.
Giant fams.
That was the look of a guy. Can we get back to this guy's face, please?
Giant fams.
Yeah, that is the look of a man that does not want to be here for this movie. I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, that's the movie. That's the movie. Wow. It is just as bad, just as amateurish, just as cringe, and just as insane as I remember. Wow, it was yikes. But what do you expect from Kirk Cameron? As a guy who's very much clearly so deep in his own head and in his religion that he's just completely disconnected from the rest of the world. And here's the thing, like, there's nothing wrong with being Christian. There's nothing wrong with loving Christmas and all that stuff like that. That's not the problem. The problem is that Kirk is so, like, dedicated to it that he has no life outside of it. And, like, look, you can argue about Christianity being a big part of your life, and you can argue for that all you want, and that's fine as long as you're not hurting anybody. But first off, Kirk has proven to be a very bad person. He's very homophobic. He's done a lot of really shitty things that hurt people. Like during COVID and everything, he was doing a lot of those spreader events that just got people sick and killed and stuff. And it was like really shitty overall. You know, like I'm sorry, I'm not gonna argue saying Kirk's probably a good person at heart. He's proven he's not. Okay, all in the name of God and stuff like that. But he's just proven he's one of those kind of Christians that's very much not doing what a Christian's supposed to do. He's not accepting of everybody. He's not open-minded. You know, he doesn't accept everybody. He's very closed-minded. He's much an asshole. Like, just really bad person. This movie is just an extension of that insane mindset he has of just trying so hard to, like, connect the dots when there are no dots to connect at all. Like, Christmas, as I said before, Christmas at the end of the day is really just like a kid's holiday, you know? Obviously families can enjoy it together and stuff, but I think it really is more for children, if anything. Compared to Halloween, which is absolutely an everybody holiday. Everyone can enjoy Halloween very immensely, I think. But Christmas, definitely more for kids, I think. I think kids get way more out of Christmas than adults do at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, it really is statistically like a commercial holiday. It's all about the gifts and everything like that. Yeah, people can make up excuses all they want about what Christmas is all about, but realistically, it's a commercial holiday. It's about buying more gifts and everything like that. That's why we have like Black Friday, literally like right around the holiday season and stuff like that, because it makes things easier to buy and we get big sales and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm sorry if I'm pessimist, but sorry if I'm sounding very pessimistic, but this is the adult speaking. This is the adult world we live in, you know, and the real world we live in. You know, and like, come on, even if you're a Christian, you have to say some of this shit is insane to hear, man. Like somehow a snow globe represents the cave that Jesus died in, or the Christmas tree. We hang up ornaments on the Christmas tree because that's hanging Jesus on the cross. Dude, some things can just be, you know. And like I said earlier in the video, like in the Bible, it acknowledged that mankind made things themselves that God did not make, and that's something that should be celebrated, as that in itself is an extension of God. You know, it is what it is. That's just how it is. So, like, I don't see what the whole point of this movie even is. Like, it's like everything has to have a connection to God, when it's like, no, mankind just made these things because we liked it. Like, whatever, who cares? Like, I don't even see what the big deal is. Like, I don't see why you need to connect these dots. I don't see why you need to try and make it a reason for anything. Like, oh, you're breathing? That's Jesus. Oh, you're driving to work? That car? Jesus actually made that for you somehow. The boat that you used to catch fish in? That boat was made of Jesus. You wouldn't have a boat to fish with if it wasn't for Jesus Christ. That TV you play video games on? Jesus made that so you can enjoy video games that Jesus himself also made. He made everything. Like, at some point, there's a line where it's like, all right, I don't think Jesus directly made the TV I play my video games on or watch TV off of. Like, that's just me being realistic, okay? I'm not trying to dunk on religion or anything like that. I'm not trying to dunk on Christianity. That's just the truth, all right? It's just, yikes. I forgot how fucking insane this movie is. But hey, hopefully you guys go check out Fit for a King because they are a fucking awesome band. I love them very much. You know, maybe go check out that Kingdom Core page on Instagram. I'm not sponsored by them. I just really like the stuff they put out because they put out some really good music that I've discovered, and I really like it a lot. So, you know, maybe you're not a metalhead like I am. Maybe you'll ignore it entirely. But hey, I tried. You can't say I didn't try. As for this movie, it tried to be insane. That's for damn sure. Oh, man. On top of the weird stuff like that, it's just very amateurish. Like, for a budget of $500,000, like, I've seen movies with a far smaller budget than that. Like, my cousin Jeremy, he made a movie with a smaller budget than that, and it's far more cinematic. It actually feels like it was made, like, a real professional crew. It's something I think he made virtually by himself, and maybe, like, just, like, 4 or 5 people helping him in the background. That's about it. But yeah, like, it's just for $500,000, that movie looked like it was made by some shoddy YouTube crew. And even then, that's insulting to YouTube crews because, like, I've seen stuff made on YouTube with smaller budgets that are really damn good. Like, whether it be like an actual film, a short film or something, whether it be like a live action thing or an animated, whether it's like a live action thing or an animated thing or something like that. Like Checkmate Lincoln Knights, for example, like their series finale was really well made. It was really well professionally created and stuff like that. Like, I'm just saying, for a $500,000 budget, this did not need to look as amateurish, as shoddy, as lazy as it did. You know, like, the camera was always out of focus. The camera was stiff and never moved. You know, cinematography was boring. The acting was forced. Editing was choppy and sloppy. Editing was sloppy and lazy. Like, there were too many dramatic breaks. There were too many dramatic pauses. Too many, like, long gaps between, like dialogue and stuff. The dialogue itself was ass, and I think it's more just because of Kirk himself being insane, certifiably. Oh, but, like, at this point, I think we all get it. We just came here to celebrate 10 years of Kirk Hammer being a fucking psycho. But hey, if he wasn't psycho, we wouldn't have gotten one of the funniest bad movies ever made, because this film is insane. It's one of the most batshit crazy movies out there, and that's why we low-key kind of love it. It's so bad, it's amazing. It really is. Like, you got to be an absolute nutcase to make something as gloriously awful as this. So, I hope you guys had a fun time. Again, I hope you guys should go check out Fit for a King. They're one of my favorite bands. I love them. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a nice Christmas, or at least a nice Thanksgiving. We'll have more Christmas specials next month. So with that being said, hope you guys loved it. Stay awesome, guys. So anyway, I hope you guys loved the video. Stay awesome, guys. As always, rock on.